Today I'm reacting to moments you won't believe actually happened by Zack films, like how to watch your diet correctly or else.
Have you ever wondered how to lose weight the fastest? Most people believe that fat just disappears when you watch your diet and exercise a lot.
What is going on, bro?
But in reality, all you need is to catch amoebic dysentery. Have you ever wondered how...
And I think that what happens when you don't watch your diet, y'all. Eat healthy, y'all, and eat your greens.
He laid down on the bridge, and his frat brothers marked where his feet ended. Then he got up and did it again, starting where the last mark was made. They repeated this process across the entire bridge until they had measured it in Smoot's, the student's last name. Now, the story spread, and every year, students would repaint the markings. It even became a real unit of measurement.
Imagine this at 6'7". Grown-ass man doing that, bro.
On Google, meaning you could measure your commute in Smoots. You could
No
even
way.
stack them on top of each other. And when you reach 260 Oliver Smoots plus one leg, you would have measured the height of the Empire State Building.
What? There's no way you did something so crazy that now you're a measurement on Google Maps. I'm gonna do that now, bro. I'm gonna go to freaking New York and do something like that. How long is that bridge? Yeah, it's about like 364 smoots. Imagine you're meeting a local, right? A local friend. You ask them a question, how long is how long it's gonna take? You'd be like, it's about like 200 smoots. Like, bro, use the metric system, damn it. USA smoots.
The fly laid its eggs into
You know what? Back to back, traumatizing. Okay.
tiny cuts on the cow, and when they hatched, the maggots would eat their way through the flesh, causing severe pain and even killing the cow.
Okay, nah, don't do that, bro. Killing a cow just like that, bro. Yo, shout out to the cows.
He was kissed near his eye by someone with a cold sore.
Oh, that's, you know, I'm pretty sure, by the way, cold sore is a herpes. Let's actually factual check that. Oh my gosh, our cold sores herpes. Cold sores are caused by a contagious virus called herpes. And as crazy as it sounds, I have a herpes!
And the virus spread into the tissues, which damaged the nerves and made him unable to feel pain. So whenever his eye felt itchy, he rubbed it aggressively, creating tiny cuts all over the surface. Over time, it turned into a serious wound. So doctors stitched his eyelid shut, but the damage is so bad, he could end up permanently blind.
Oh, nah, I don't believe this. Nah, this is actually one of those videos that I genuinely don't believe that it did not happen. There's no way. Oh my, bro got kissed from probably, I guess, a parent or an old family member, and now he's blind. One kiss is all it takes, bro. Dua Lipa, bro. What are we doing?
Exposed millions of male flies to radiation, making them unable to make babies. These flies mated with females who only mate once, and the eggs they laid never hatched. After a few decades, they were completely wiped out in the US, so they closed several of the labs. But in recent years, the flies have started popping up in other countries, and they may start to appear in the US again.
No. Hey, get this flesh-eating flies? Is that what it says? Oh, hell no. Get that out of here. No, seriously, I hate bugs already. If you eat my flesh, you know what I'm saying, bro? Like, seriously, bro, I hate bugs. I'm sorry, if you're a bug lover, you're gonna hate me, but bugs just...
When the pins are hit, they crash into a flap, and a mechanical arm knocks over the others, sweeping them straight into a pit. At the same time, the ball rolls through a hole before riding back up to you. The second set of pins are set, and while you bowl, the old pins are riding up a conveyor belt, getting straightened by metal guides along the way. At the top, they're rotated in the right direction, sorted by a machine, and held in place until the lane is ready. And after your turn, a special table sets the pins down, ready for the next roll.
So that's what happens when it goes to bowling. I always wonder because, like, you know, there's some Houdini magic. You knock the pins down, and the next thing you know, your pins are ready to go for the next person, bro. Also, by the way, bowling is hard as frick.
Shoved food into his mouth, trying to gain weight as fast as he could.
Why?
You see, his father was dying, and a bone marrow transplant was his only chance. Now, the boy's body was a match, meaning his bone marrow could save his dad. but he was too small.
That's
And
not
if he
that
couldn't
small.
gain a little over 30 pounds, he wouldn't be able to do it.
No.
And his father would die.
No.
So he ate 5 meals a day. And after 3 months, he finally weighed enough, and
my
the
gosh.
transplant was successful.
Hey, don't you dare say, baby. All y'all gotta do is eat so much you save the person you love. Wait, that's a W story though. Seriously. I mean, when you really think about it, stuffing yourself is honestly the worst thing you do. And it's not pleasant. No one wants to eat themselves to death, bro. But this kid right here, he became fat just to save his father. As cruel as that sounds, bro really did it. He really did it. That boy was raised right. His father could have been more proud and lucky, honestly, bro. Like, seriously, y'all don't realize, for us skinny people, y'all know how hard it is to gain weight. It's seriously difficult. This boy must have suffered so much. What's even worse, bro probably had to take like 5 dumps per day.
It would pull out the motor from an electric shaver before cutting the tip off an empty pen.
Okay,
Next,
what are we doing,
they would
bruh?
bend a toothbrush and tape the motor and the pen to each
What
side.
is this contraption?
A piece of wire was sharpened into a point, then pushed into the pen tube. And a shirt button and pin would connect the tube to the motor. When they hooked it up to a battery, the motor would move the tube, pushing the sharp wire up and down. Ink was smeared on the prisoner's skin, and the needle pushed it inside, creating a prison tattoo that would usually get infected.
Ew! Oh my gosh, bro. I thought we were on a roll of not making these nasty. Ooh. You didn't need to show the infected part, bro. Imagine you're eating and you see this. I'm sorry, y'all, that if you're eating and you're watching this.
After the officer died in the line of duty, his squad car was later put up for auction.
What?
And when his son found out, he scraped together all the money he had, even asking the internet for help, hoping to hold on to this last piece of his dad. He raised $15,000, but at the auction, the bid kept going up, and he
what?
soon realized his chance was gone. The car was finally sold to a rancher for $60,000.
60?
But as soon as he got the keys, he immediately handed them over to the son, revealing that he planned to give it to him all along. The son hugged him tightly and was finally reunited with his father's car.
Oh, yo. Okay, yeah. Okay, that's on Tamo. We got a heartwarming, dead touching story, bruh. That's what I'm saying. Yo.
Climb onto the bull and grip the rope tightly with your non-dominant hand. When it kicks its front legs up, raise your dominant arm for balance and gently squeeze your legs around its sides, making sure that your posture is straight. And when the bull raises its hind legs, push your hips forward while shifting your dominant arm to keep your balance. Keep repeating these movements until the ride ends, and then leave quickly. Otherwise, it might not end well for you.
Yo, what was I doing, bro? I was literally just like pumping the air. But anyways, yo, thanks for the tips. I mean, hey, this could probably be very useful when y'all are riding that bull ride mechanism thing. But one of these, bro, bro, I'm gonna lie with y'all. These are super duper hard. I kid you not. If you can survive more than 30 seconds, props to you. For some reason, they're just so hard.
They put a screen inside a helmet, then gave it a bucket for a body and pool noodles for arms. The robot was programmed to smile and was left on the side of the road to hitchhike. People driving past would offer rides. And after the story spread, dozens of strangers helped the robot cross Canada. It completed 2 more trips in Europe, sharing photos with thousands of followers. But when it reached the US, it was left on a bench in Philadelphia, where it was soon smashed to pieces as its head was stolen, putting an end to its adventure.
Bro, nah, you're weird, bro. Yeah, you're freaking weird, bro. Of course, those people have to ruin, bro. How the hell did it get to the Netherlands? It went from freaking Canada to all the way to the Netherlands. That's cool, but nah, we got some party poopers. Gotta ruin it for everybody. Oh my gosh.
She picked up the call and heard her daughter sobbing for help while a man claimed he had her in his truck. The woman ran for help, but she was overwhelmed by the shock and her heart stopped beating. She collapsed to the ground and had to get shocked 3 times to survive. But when the police went to her house, they found the daughter perfectly safe. You see, they think the caller took her social media videos and used AI to make a copy of her voice, real enough to even trick her own mother.
That's so messed up. Like, I don't care if you're a robber, bro. Yo, that's so messed up. Using, oh my gosh, I can't even just like speak because how messed up that was. She was so in shock. She got a heart attack or something, or her heart stopped beating. Zack GDP, bro. Oh my gosh. Bro says it's just a prank. The prank. You're like, bro.
Would you rather stand still for 15 minutes or go for a casual 15-minute walk?
Walk.
Well, even though standing sounds easier, most people would choose the walk.
Yeah.
And this is because when you walk, your muscles take turns, contracting, then relaxing. So blood keeps flowing and pain stays low. But when you stand still, your thighs and lower back stay switched on, and tight muscles block blood flow, causing them to ache. When you walk, your calves push blood back upward with each step. But standing slows that pump down, causing it to pool and building discomfort. Most of us would choose the walk because our bodies were built to move.
Hey, hunter-gatherers from birth, y'all. Hunter-gatherers. And I'm standing right now. Honestly, standing is better than sitting. I'm pretty sure. Surprisingly, there's nothing traumatizing. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, honestly, even though we're watching moments that we won't believe actually happened, they're mostly wholesome. We got a few ones that were pretty nasty, like where the flesh-eating fly, which is pretty disgusting. But we're doing good so far. I like these.
When she died.
Okay. Yeah, we're about to hear something traumatic, bro.
Her son stuffed her body in a closet. And since he didn't tell anyone, her pension checks kept coming.
Oh, nah, you evil, bro. This kid right here, bro. I want a wanted bounty on the ad, bro. Yo, yeah.
Until 3 years later when her ID expired. Without it, he couldn't claim the money. So he put on makeup and a wig, then dressed in her clothes and went to renew it. But the worker noticed stubble on the woman's chin
and then brought out his shoulders, bruh.
And called the police. They checked the woman's house and found her mummified corpse, and the son was quickly arrested.
Thank goodness, you definitely deserve that. And frick you, bro. Hey, y'all, don't, I'm telling you, yo, the karma is a thing, yo. Don't you think you can get away with doing something bad? Especially this bad, like, really use his mother, his own freaking mother. This type of greed they talking about. There we go. Amen, bruh. Money really changes people. It really does.
He arched his back while surfing, and that movement likely put pressure on a major artery.
Oh, bro, I'm not gonna lie with you. I'd be doing that in class. I'd be like, oh!
Which limited the blood flow to his spine. And when he was done, he felt some pain, but didn't think anything of it as he went to lunch. As he ate, his legs started to go numb. Then he couldn't move his lower body at all. Doctors drained the fluid from his spine to release the pressure, but 8 months later, he was still in a wheelchair, only able to move his toes and barely lift a leg.
Oh no, that's freaked up. Nah, that's freaked up. Seriously. We really take these things for granted. Like, we take showers for granted, water for granted, food on the counter for granted, and standing up, being alive for granted, bro. Oh my gosh. I feel so bad to respond and then be paralyzed forever. Yeah, bro, I'd be cracking my neck and be like, oh, right, I'd be cracking. And like, low-key, that could be bad. Who knows, bro? Like, you going outside could be bad. Obviously, let's not be like super fearful, but anything can happen. The chances are very, very slim, but hey.
Samurai armor with an If you shoot samurai armor with an arrow, it would bounce off the overlapping plates. This is because the armor was built with layers of iron and leather, making it incredibly strong and flexible. Now, when early firearms were introduced, the samurai adapted and redesigned their armor with thicker iron plates. And in some cases, it could actually stop the low-powered bullets. But as guns became more powerful, the bullet would easily penetrate even the best samurai armor.
I got guns are cheat codes, bro. Like, I swear, you get the most powerful, smartest fighter versus gun will always win.
If your dead body was crushed into a cube, it would take up the same space as a suitcase. And if we did this for all 8.2 billion of us, the cube would cover about the same space as one of JFK Airport's terminals. Now, if you include the size of the coffin, a normal burial for everyone would take 8 times that much space, which is why some cemeteries are running out of room.
Yeah, thanks. I need to know like how our like freaking oh my gosh. Yeah, thanks, man. Yeah, I definitely need to know this. Seriously. If your dead body was crushed in a cube, yeah, like like bro, like you go to a new person. You know, if your body was crushed into a cube, you know you could actually take up the amount of space in the JFK terminal, airport terminal. Like, bro, what?
He claimed a flying saucer landed near the farm. Then small silver creatures with glowing eyes began appearing around his family's house, looking through the windows and doorways, while the terrified family watched from inside. For several hours, they shot at the creatures, then drove to the police station. Officers returned to the house with backup, and they found the shotgun shells, but nothing else. The story made the news, but the Air Force called it a hoax. Others argued that the spaceship was really just a meteor, and the aliens were just owls.
Yeah, yeah. This is why y'all stay sober, y'all. Stay sober, y'all. Yeah, there you guys have it. Unbelievable Moments by Zack the Films. If you guys want to see more content like this, click this video here.